Hey guys, what's going on? It is Wisdom Wednesdays, and today I want to talk to you all about getting angry, getting mad, and how to effectively communicate when you start to feel your blood boiling. I'm going to start with a story because I always feel like when I explain where I'm coming from, these things make a little bit more sense. And it just kind of helps me focus as I go on this little journey with you because I don't have notes and I don't have any editing to my videos. So with that said, I'm going to tell you a story about how I grew up and fighting. As I grew up, I saw my family, or my parents rather, fight. And your parents are the example of who you are and how you act usually, especially at a younger age. And in my house, when we fought, which was a lot, we fought mean. We didn't look to have our feelings properly communicated right off the bat. When we were frustrated or angry or upset, we went off and we said whatever we could to make you feel bad. And again, this was usually within our own home because I don't really feel like we had a ton of outlets to really express ourselves elsewhere. My parents didn't have a ton of friends. I was kind of bullied and didn't have a ton of friends. And I got along with my friends. My brother and sister kind of were in the same boat, you know. You are the meanest to those you love the most, usually. And this was very true in my home. It was, I hope you die. It was, I hate you. It was, you're the worst, and every curse word you could think of. And I thought this was normal. And I'm sure a lot of you think this is normal, or grew up like this. And it wasn't until one day when I was 18 and I was having a fight with a girl that I had been kind of seeing. And we got into a disagreement. And she said something to me, so I said, I hate you, I hope you die. And she just started to burst into tears. And I was like, what are you doing? Why are you crying? And through her tears, she goes, you want me to die? And I was like, ding, light bulb, this isn't normal. This isn't how people fight or should fight. And I feel like this is a really important topic, especially with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. I don't want to make it about all of that, but again, we need to always approach every situation with a little bit of love, with an understanding that not everyone understands us and how we operate, and we're not going to understand how someone else completely operates and understands the world. That moment of seeing that girl cry was a moment that I will always remember and go back to as a reminder why you need to be so selective with the words you use and why you need to be emotionally mature and consciously communicating, because when you can tap into yourself and say how it is that you are truly feeling, you're going to approach everything with a little bit of love and maturity that says, look, we might not agree, we might not understand, let bygones be bygones, but you know what? I would like to effectively communicate how I'm feeling right now, and I'm feeling frustrated, or I'm feeling overwhelmed, or I'm feeling tired, or I'm feeling like you're not grateful for the things I'm doing. A lot of the time, anger comes out of a buildup of frustration because there's a lack of communication. And I've seen this firsthand. I was a part of it. And I'd like to think that since that moment, I've had very little arguments, if any, that kind of get to that place. Again, things get heated in the moment, and that is normal. But if you can take a step back, or 5 deep breaths, which will change your mood, 5 deep breaths will change your mood anytime, anywhere, then you can kind of stop, collect your thoughts, and go, what is it that I am truly angry about right now? Why am I so frustrated? And it usually goes back to something much deeper within ourselves that's a little bit uncomfortable to express. But when you can express this effectively and concisely and clearly to someone, especially your partner or your best friend or a family member, you'll avoid a lot of drama and you'll avoid a lot of hurt, because the things you say, you really cannot take back. And that is something that you truly need to remember. And it will save you so much time and confusion and hurt in the end, which, again, I think is what we are all looking to do, especially when arguing with those that we love. I like to say that at this point, I truly just have a conversation, a disagreement rather than arguments. I think arguments come with a lot of other baggage and attached, like, negative verbiage. And a disagreement is natural. It's okay. It's what challenges us and helps you grow as an individual. Not everyone's going to agree with everything you say and do, and that is an awesome, beautiful, important thing in your life. But you need to be the adult, and you need to be mature, and you need to understand that that is okay, and you're just having a conversation, maybe a little bit more heated than your normal happy dispositions. So as you go into your day and as you approach things with your boss or your coworkers or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad, even if you hear them start to get frustrated, remember what you are trying to accomplish, and it usually is a similar goal. That we make this project stronger and better, that we express our love stronger and better, that we are able to get to a better place in our relationship, whatever that relationship may be. So take a deep breath, let it go, think about what it is that you were trying to say, and then move on. I hope that this conversation kind of sparked something for you the way it did for me when I was 18 and I had that disagreement or that fight where I was really nasty for the first time. The other last thing I'll kind of touch on is that when you are happy with you, you really don't feel the need to make others feel badly about themselves. Your insecurities aren't on the forefront of what you're focused on, and therefore you don't feel like you need to bring someone else's insecurities out, because we usually know the right buttons to push when we are pissed off. And it's not a pretty thing, especially when you get to a place of buildup, which is that holding on to frustration and anger over a long period of time, and it's just like a volcano explodes. So again, approach everything with love, and you will see that life is just a little bit easier, a little bit lighter, a little bit better. I hope that you guys enjoyed this conversation and that you decide to give it a thumbs up. Thumbs up, let me know that you care and that you liked this video and that you want to see more videos that are true and honest and deeper than what else we could be putting out there that's all fluffy and silly, and those things do deserve to be on here, and I do them from time to time, but again, we're changing lives, we're changing the world in our own way together. If you have a question or a comment, please feel free to leave it in the section below. I am more than happy to get back to you guys. And last but not least, if you have not subscribed already, I gotta do it. What you waiting for? Why not? Click that little button up there right now. Let you know when a new video is up and ready to go. And yeah, you guys, last but not least, if you need a reminder to be kind or positive or anything else in the world, I am still selling my Heart Happy bracelets. I'm gonna do another batch very soon for the holidays. They're on my blog, Artisan and King. And it's just an intention bracelet, something to remind you to be good, do good, and put positivity out into the world, which is what we want on this channel. I love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Much love. Over and out. Bye, guys.